Okay, so this is Love Triangle. At the time that I was conceptualizing this final project, I was in the middle of rewatching a fairly popular television show from the mid 2000s, where I got the inspiration for the visuals and the names of the different modules here. So, bonus points to anybody who can figure out the reference. But anyway, so this is a form of nonlinear synthesis instrument that is centered around the idea of combining three different audio sources in different ways, in different combinations, using the different synthesis methods to get a variety of different sounds out of the instrument. So I'll go ahead and move from kind of left to right, top to bottom through the instrument, going through the main points. So at the top, you'll see we've got three primary modules. Those are our three audio sources. The doctor and fugitive modules are just basic wavetable lookup synthesizers, and you've just got like a short list. And I realize when I probably aren't seeing my drop downs, but we've got just a short list of basic waveforms that we can cycle through to use here. And both of these also have coarse, fine, and ratio tuning knobs, as well as variable pitch bend control, and ADSR, and as well as big index knobs, and also velocity sensitivity, which I actually had fun trying to figure that one out mathematically. And these corners are what would be solo buttons, so that the user could listen to only one instrument at a time, because when you get three together in these different paradigms, it can get pretty complex quickly. So if you wanted to pick one out and kind of figure out what it was doing, haven't got quite that working yet, so I'll have to keep figuring that out after the semester's over. But what really makes this instrument shine, in my opinion, is this Swindler module. So it's not a wavetable lookup synthesizer, it's an audio input. So either a live audio input, or I've got the bottom half of this module allows for you to load files using the flooper2 opcode. So we've just got some basic controls up here for a gate and a compressor for the live input, if you wanted to fine tune that, as well as an input gain knob. Same index and velocity sensitivity controls, as well as the tuning controls. There's an FFT window size drop down for the user, and of course all of the relevant controls and parameters for the flooper2 section. And then this big button here switches between either live input or file. So yes, in the center is where the crux of everything happens. We've got three primary drop downs. This one here is our basically kind of determining just arbitrary names for subgroups of the different paradigms. I came up with three different subgroups, and then of course there is options within each subgroup to choose from. And you'll see that as you change them, the images here update to show you what the paradigm is representing, the order of things. And then, of course, you can pick which type of nonlinear synthesis technique you want to use with each paradigm. So we've got FM, AM, and RM. Now, the bottom of the instrument here is fairly simple. We've got four basic, well, three of them are fairly basic, just effects modules based off of the common version of each opcode in Csound. So a simple reverb, delay, and clip opcodes with relevant parameters, MIDI mapping for all of this stuff pretty much. And but really, I spent a lot of time working on this original effect plugin thing that I'm for now calling Chorale, which it's simple. Basically, it's the idea of using delay lines, 8 different delay lines, to create somewhat of a chorus effect. So you've got whatever output you're getting from these instruments combined, coming through, creating 8 different versions of it, applying different amounts of vibrato or formant EQ, panning to get kind of much like many copies of that sound in an interesting fashion. I'll show you more of that in a sec. And then, of course, a preset bar and a keyboard. And eventually, I would like to get this randomize button working to where you can click it and it arbitrarily randomizes all of the relevant controls so you can kind of get, interesting sounds on the fly. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and start showing you guys some sounds. I like Csound, and am definitely not frustrated with the fact that I spent 6 hours trying to fix my audio input chain to discover finally that I'd misspelled an audio rate variable when I declared it.
I like Csound, and am definitely not frustrated.
It's a love triangle.